Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm like 60 seconds late. Yeah, typical. Hey, at least, you know, late is better than not at all, right? Make sure we got everything rocking and rolling. We have, I believe, looks good. That was stress. That was like, I don't know. Usually I'm pretty on top of things. I start setting up the stream like half an hour in advance. I'm good to go. I was not prepared today. I apologize. I hope everyone's doing well. NATO Potato, let me open up applications. I'm on world 491. So if you want to join the clan, you may do so, but you have to be on this world. So invite applications. You can apply on world 491 and I will get you in. How's everyone doing today? Daryl's here. He was here nice and early. I saw your message well in advance. Ben is here also. Way late. Good to see you. Who else we got? Plague Doctor. First like, let's go. Hey, first like is always good. I appreciate it. Thank you to anyone who likes the stream. I still don't know what it does, but appreciate it nonetheless. Nano, good to see you. I am not panicked. Don't worry. The panic is now at ease. X, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, go AFK Woodcut. That sounds good. On world 301. Disgusting. Lucas, hello. I hope the bones, in fact, are curvy today. They need to be curvy. Am I still banned for my outrageous behavior? You are not. No, you're on temporary... I don't know what the word is. You're all good. Good to see you, man. Short Peen Gaming. The best name on YouTube. Good to see you, man. If you go 2 to 3 chunks without a bank, do you intend to hold the long bones or would you dump them? I would hope that at some point between now and that phase, that stage, I would get a Leo random event so I can dump them off at some point. I think we'll be all good on that side. Turtle, hello, good to see you. I'm so unprepared. I didn't even usually I like go off and restore my prayer and stuff before we start. Otherwise I'm gonna kill like 3 ogres and have to get on with it, but it is what it is. 301 is 8, but it's the only world I found a bot chopping the same tree, which gives invisible... Oh yeah, that's right, you get the invisible woodcutting level. That makes sense. I thought you just wanted some like companionship from the bot. I mean, I guess you get that as well. You may have noticed to the eagle-eyed, I guess not so eagle-eyed because it is rather large. Guess who's back, baby? Guess who's back? Factor said hello. Let's do it again. Let's run it. I was looking at the various options, but no, Factor worked out so well last time. They were happy, I was happy. We're back with Factor. So I know there was a couple of you last time. Obviously, I'm going to keep talking about this multiple times. So prepare yourself. Hashtag sponsored. No, I know there were a few people last time that the sponsorship ended before they could sign up. So if you were one of those people, it's there. It's available. Link is in the description. Or if you're on Twitch, there is a panel on the About section. You can click that. I'm going to sip my coffee while you guys filter it in. Oh, it's Factor. I thought it was me. Well, welcome back as well. You know, it's good to have you guys as well. All right, coffee consumed. That was a crazy coffee as well. That's a strong one. No, Factor's back. I'm really happy. Loved having them around the last time. It worked out very well, and it's good to have them back again. So yeah, as I say, if you didn't quite get to sign up last time, by all means, go ahead. I will talk about it a little bit later on. I believe I got everything set up correctly. New what am I saying? New customers and US. If you're a new customer and you're from the US, then sign up, man. It's worth a go. But I will tell you about it a little bit later on. We'll get the ogre killing underway. Yes, you may peep the stats. Peep away. Peep away. Plus, if they have forestry, it helps with randoms. That's true, Daryl. Yeah. Woodcutting, not something I've done a whole lot of on any account, which is kind of... Is it ironic? I don't know. But when I, like, very first started playing this game, like 20 years ago or whatever it was, I loved woodcutting. It's all I did. I would be in Drainer cutting willows, getting up to level 60. Then I'd be cutting yews with all the bots, trying to save up for full Saradomin armor. That's what I did. That was what I did. But now, I'm not a big woodcutting guy. I don't know what it is. I'm all about that agility life. Someone just followed. Who was it? I don't know. I didn't get a notification. Are the alerts busted? I saw the follow. Oh, there it is. It's very slow. Qwerty Cat, thank you for the follow. That was very delayed. I still get an email when someone follows. Like, how intrusive is that? I don't need an email. I mean, I appreciate the follow, but you know what I mean. The email actually came through on my phone before the alert, so, you know, hopefully that speeds itself up. Thank you, Qwerty Cat. Good to see you around. Are you planning to check out the sailing this alpha? Oh, this sailing alpha! How could I forget? I've seen nothing on sailing. Like, literally nothing. Look at Stream Elements being slow as well. Blue is now live. Aye. How's the puppy? The puppy is well, Preston. He is fast asleep. We've got like a bit of a routine down now, which is nice, where I get home from work, we let him out. The fun guy, Justin, thank you for the follow. No, I let him out. We have a bit of a play. He eats. I take him out for another walk, and then I put him in his crate, and he just settles down. So it's like, it's perfect for the stream time. Just set him away, get him off to sleep, and he's usually down for at least 3 or 4 hours. So it works out well. It works out well. But yeah, thanks for asking, Preston. What'd I miss? Wekar. Good to see you, man. Yes, please do give me the drop look. We are getting, I was going to say dangerously close. Not that it really matters, but I really did think we were going to get the curved bone pre-drop rate, and we are getting very close to the drop rate, so we shall see. Keep the crate training up as well. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's easy to cave, but yeah, definitely. Definitely. He's getting used to it as well. Like, he doesn't love it. Which is, I guess, reasonable. You know, when I go near the crate, you can see that he's kind of like, no, I don't want to do it. But, yeah, he's quite well behaved. He'll go in on his own and lets me shut the door, and he just chills out. He will bark for 5 or 10 minutes, but he very quickly understands. Basically, Master Chief is basically a legend. Thank you so much, man, for the resub with Prime for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. An early Pedro. I do like an early Pedro. All Pedros are good, but an early one, even better. Thanks so much, dude. And a hydrate from him as well, which I will absolutely do. Very good. Very good. What did I miss in the meantime? Blue, how do you get your inventory and map so big? It's a plugin called... what is it called? I actually have no idea what it's called. If you go to the... If you use RuneLite and you go to the plugin section or whatever and just type scale or scaling, you should see it. But I like it like this. I don't like using the fixed mode. I find it a little too claustrophobic. I think this is a good balance between having it resizable, but everything's still quite big and whatever. But if anyone knows what the plugin's called, let me know. Stretch mode, is that what it's called? Stretched mode. Once they get older, they use it as a safe space for them. I can see that. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's nice because the cage... I don't like calling it a cage, but I mean, realistically, it is a cage. The crate is massive. Like, when I bought it, I didn't quite realize how big it was. It is huge. But it has a divider. So right now, the divider is like... He basically has like a third of the crate. It's enough for him to go in, turn around, you know, whatever. He has enough space. But as he gets bigger and bigger, I'll just move that divider back and make the crate a little bigger for him. Good luck today. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I might be mistaken here, Justin, but I'm pretty sure you commented it like... I hope I'm not mixing you up with someone, but I'm pretty sure you were around like right from the get-go. A lot of you were, to be fair. I'll be safe cracking in RS3 while I watch. I have zero clue what that means. Oh, Weka. I'm extremely out of the loop with RS3. Oh, right, you can do the follow age thing on Twitch. That's pretty cool. Daryl almost in there for 2 whole months. That's kind of crazy. Red Snow, how are you doing? Let's get that bone. Let's get that bone. Let's not go dry. Let's not get dry. Get dry, go dry. Same thing. Mickey, hello. Today's the day. How many times have we said today's the day? Huh? We've said it many a time, but I kind of believe, actually. I'm feeling good about it. Yeah, I have enjoying the content. Good, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. What happened the other day? I don't know, Blizz. What happened the other day? I have no idea. You'll have to be more specific. Predicting no curve bone, but you will get a Gravedigger random. Okay. I mean, Grace coming in here with some pessimism, but it's pessimism I can handle. I can take that. That's that would be okay. That would be okay. Good to see you, Grace. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good day or are having a good day. Whatever it may be. Dry Bones is for Mario. Dry Bones is a goated character. I used to always use Dry Bones in Mario Party? I forget which Mario Party it was. No. Maybe I'm mistaken. I used to use Boo in Mario Party 5. And then Boo just stopped becoming the character at some point. So I moved on to Birdo. And I'm now a Birdo guy. It's like semi-okay pessimism. You gotta have a little bit of pessimism. It's only healthy. Quizmaster manifesting. Okay, Nano. That would be good. That would be good. Safe cracking is just as it sounds. You open safes that scattered around the map, then the loot you get from them, you hand in for points or cash. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I assume that's like a thieving thing. Would make sense. I always went Bowser until Dry Bones. Yeah, Dry Bones is sick. I do like Dry Bones. Curved bones are a social construct. My Mario Party go-to is the legend Waluigi. Waluigi is a good one as well. For sure. Waluigi is usually who I pick as the AI. If there's not 4 of us, Waluigi is usually someone that I pick. But yeah, no, I'm all about Birdo. Birdo just makes me laugh, man. I need to know more about the lore behind Birdo. You seen the size of the engagement ring that thing has, man? Crazy. The hell of a rock. Sailing felt good at first, but fuck if you have to deliver boxes from port to port 1 million times, it'll be dead content immediately. I literally haven't seen anything about it at all. We could investigate that a little bit later on. We'll see how things go over here. Bowser Jr. was one of your go-to in Mario Kart. I was never a big Mario Kart fan, I'll be honest. I know that's a bit hot take, but I don't know. I found it a little boring. Like Mario Party, I can play for hours. But Mario Kart, I feel like I do a couple of races and I'm like, kind of got all of the enjoyment out of that I think I could want, really. I don't know. Yickety, hello, good to see you. Hope you're well. Unsubscribed. Mario Kart is best when you have a bunch of people in the same room together and you have to trade the controller if you lose. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, the most fun I've ever had with Mario Kart is when we played... Well, I'm sure there are multiple different names, but we called it Beerio Kart. which I'm sure you may have heard of before, but essentially it was Mario Kart turned into a drinking game, where, for those who haven't heard of it, the rule is you're not allowed to drink and drive. So you start the race with a full beer. I don't condone this, by the way. Drink responsibly. But you start the race with a full beer, and you go, and the rule is you can't drink and drive. So if you are in control of the character, if your hands are on the controller, you cannot drink your beer. But you have to finish the beer by the end of the race. So you have to tactically put the controller down at various stages, chug as much as you can, and then pick the controller back up. So there are different tactics. Some people would literally just off the line, like, chug the beer and then just focus on the race for the rest of the race. Some people would like tactically wait until you're on like a glider section or something and then put the controller down, try and drink as much as you can before the guy lands, and then carry on. It's cool. Very, very fun way to get hammered. What we used to do, and I might pick it up again this season actually, is last year for the Formula One, me and my buddies would have like a watch party. Like 10 of us would get together and watch the Formula One on race day on Sunday, and we'd all go about 2 hours before the race, and we'd play Mario Kart and just get absolutely smashed and then watch the race. Which is great. The only problem with that, if you think it's a problem, I don't know, but Formula One, if you're unfamiliar with Formula One, it's raced around the world. So this weekend it's in China, for example. Last weekend was in Australia. They're in the US. They're in, the Far East. They're in the UK, whatever. So depending on the time zone, you could be getting smashed at like 7 in the morning. But, it's just what you got to do when you're a Formula One fan. Teresa, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, Mario Kart with Mario Kart. Great fun. I recommend trying it. I love this song. It's a good song. Hey, Rowan. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, what's everyone's general thoughts on sailing? Generally speaking. Should I do the classic streamer thing? Oh, I don't know why that scared me so much. I haven't had a Renasi in a while. Should I do the classic streamer thing so I can just visually see? Put a 1 if you are like, you don't even have to love it. If you're just like, you know what, this is cool, I can see that this might be good. And put a 2 if you're just like, no, I don't want this, I hope it gets scrapped. 1 for, yeah, it could be good. 2 for absolute garbage. 1, 1, 2. I like it. It's not done yet, so have more faith. Yeah, you gotta take things with a pinch of salt, right? Seems kind of mixed, but maybe more 1s than 2s. Waiting for its full release before I decide. I think that's wise, Preston. That's always kind of the danger with an alpha like that. Like, obviously they need to do it because they can get feedback and things like that, and they can test various things en masse. Which is great, but you do run the risk of, it's not quite done, and the community can often be a little volatile. You run the risk of people saying hashtag scrap sailing, right? How do I do this? Oh my god. Wait, I don't want to die. Dun dun dun. Am I dumb right now? Hold up, hold up. Am I stupid? How do I... Sorry. One moment. Why won't it let me do that? Alright. We'll do it manually. We will do it manually. 1 second. I know you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Am I stupid? Oh, here we go. I don't know why that took me so long to do. All right. So I was just trying to ban a bot in Twitch. Bum, bum, bum. Get the chats back. All right, we're chilling. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out. Can I do it from here? Let me test it on NATO. Oh, I can. Sorry, NATO. I'm not banning you. Don't worry. I just had to test that. I'm fully flubbing it here. Sorry. There we go. Now we're chilling. I just wasted all my prayer on that bot. I hope you're happy. New content and more options are always good, though. I agree. Yeah, I agree. The only thing when I was looking at it, I just had to ask myself, does this feel like old school? And I think at first I was like, oh my god, it doesn't feel like old school. But that's just because it's new, and, you know, change is always difficult to come to terms with. The more I looked at it, the more I was like, okay. Like, I had an extremely brief look at a video, but nothing more than that. You got there. I got there in the end. I got there in the end. OnePlus is the retroactive Quest XP. Quests like Dragon Slayer 1 will definitely give Salem XPs, so people already into the game or that have the quest point cape will get a large chunk. That's a good point, X. I didn't really think about that. Yeah. As soon as the skill drops, you could almost, you know, get, I don't know, level 20 or something right off the bat. Unless they actively avoid that, because they might not want 99% of the player base just jump into like level 30 or whatever. It might be something that they add later on, you know? I don't know. Maybe they've already said something on that. Let me know if I'm just talking rubbish here, but my guess would be that they don't add Quest XP immediately from like Dragon Slayer 1 or whatever. Just so that everyone has to start from 1. Learn the skill together. I want Lady Lum back. Oh yeah, Dragon Slayer 1 being free to play. Yeah. That's true. That is true. I hope it'll turn into a fast skill like cooking. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, from the very brief video that I watched, it gave the impression that it might be quite a slow skill, but I don't honestly know. Ziggy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Good to see you, man. People were loving you in the in the last AI Cape video. People thought that was quite funny. Been a while. I guess it kind of has, yeah. I didn't really think about that. It's good to see you though. But now is as good a time as any, right? Now is as good a time as any. Is this gonna work? Yes, it is. Guys, we're back. Well, I'm not back. I'm still here, but Factor is back. They were pretty happy with how things went the last time. I was extremely happy with how things went the last time. I appreciate everyone who signed up. It was super awesome. But we're back with Factor 75. They are sponsoring the stream and will be for the next little while. So I will tell you a little bit about it. It's worth, honestly, it's worth it. It just is. I don't know how easy to put it. The link is in the description. You can also do !Factor. That will also give you a link. And if you're on Twitch, you can go to the About section. You'll see the Factor picture. You can click on that panel. It'll take you straight to where I am right now. And it will tell you that the discount is successfully applied. If you are going to sign up with my code, I mean, I massively appreciate it, but make sure you're not using honey or karma or any of those things, because if you've seen the whole controversies, you will understand why. But yeah, just make sure that the discount is applied and whatnot. You're going to go on Factor, and it's going to ask you what your goals are, and you can select whichever one you want, or multiple. Doesn't matter. So you just want to improve your health, you just want to manage your weight, eat a better variety of foods, help with portion control, save time in the kitchen, or just none of them if you just want to look at everything that's going on. Super easy. So I'll just hit none for the sake of this. It's then going to ask you what sort of your preferences are. If you don't have any preferences, Chef's Choice is perfect. It's just going to access you the full menu. It's going to be great. But you can also do Calorie Smart, Keto. That's what makes this so useful. I've done keto before. I found it extremely difficult just because planning for meals and things was very hard. But no longer. Super easy. You just click keto and there it is. Carb conscious, very similar. Fiber filled, whatever. You pick your thing and then continue on. It's going to ask you if you want some spice or no spice, and you can go through like that. And then once you've done that, I just want to make sure that that's flicked over. It has. Fabulous. Look at me. Professional. You then get to go and pick your meals. Before you do that, go through and you select how many meals per week you want. So I go for 6 because it leaves me with that day, that last day, to sort of do whatever I want. If I'm going out for dinner with the guys, or you know, I just want a cheat day, whatever it is, that gives me that flexibility there. If there's multiple people in your house, you can up it. But either way, with my link, you're going to get 50% off your first box and free shipping. And then there's some discounts further down the line as well. But for your first box, you'll get 50% off. So just this one, for example, $41 for 6 meals. I mean, seriously, it's worth giving it a shot. And I get handsomely rewarded if you do. If you're a new customer and you're in the US, just honestly, just give it a go. See what you think. Try it out. You can cancel anytime. You're not committed for any phase of time. You can literally get your first box and cancel. It's that easy. And then you get to do the fun part of picking your meals. And I mean, they're honestly incredible. These are freshly prepared meals. This isn't like a meal kit that you have to prepare yourself. These come to you cooked and prepared. You just have to microwave them or put them in the oven, whatever you prefer, and then throw them on a plate. And they genuinely look this good, and they are actually delicious. Some of them are just incredible. Smoked Gouda chicken. I mean, seriously though, they're incredible. Check them out. It will honestly make your life so much easier than you ever thought it could possibly be. It's well worth doing. Give it a go. Use my link. Let me know how you get on. I would massively appreciate it if you were to check that out. New customers and based in the US, well worth it. Give it a whirl. See what you think. See what you think, and let me know if you sign up as well. I'm curious to hear from you. Curious to hear from you. I know a few of you signed up the last time we had a sponsorship, and yeah, it'd be good to get some feedback. I love the service, genuinely, truly do. So I'm curious. What did I miss? As a more casual player, I like that I can get XP just using it to travel around instead of a dedicated grind. That's a valid point, Grace. I didn't really think of it like that. Yeah. I didn't really think of it like that. Definitely curious how it's going to do with the whole OneChunk thing. I don't know. Has anyone like spoken about that yet? Has anyone in the know, like any OneChunkers that are in the know, kind of said like, this is how it's going to affect my series or whatever? I haven't really looked into it that hard at all. Well, looks like they don't deliver in Denmark. Yeah, that sucks, Jasper. I know they deliver in quite a lot of locations. For my link specifically, it's US only. But you know, if you're from somewhere other than the US, I still recommend you trying it out, even though I won't get anything for it. I still think it's a great service and worth trying. But if you are in the US, use my link. Not seeing anything chunk related besides sailing chunk. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess once we get more information, we can figure that stuff out together. If it's drastically complicated, it could just be as simple as being like, look, sailing doesn't count. All right, we're not doing anything sailing related. Destan wants me to hydrate. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You can't get to any islands until level 5 other than the hub island, but you have to roll 3 specific water chunks to do the quest. Ah, okay. So it could just be locked for a while regardless. Hannibal said the devs might be talking to the big chunkers about it. Really, Preston? That's crazy. Well, how come they haven't reached out to me then, huh? What's going on? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, Verf stream. I didn't watch that. I should do that actually. Maybe that'll be a lay in bed type thing tonight. Maybe I'll kick back with Verf's VOD or whatever. I am Ivan B. Nice to meet you, Ivan B. I am Blue. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. It'll be like Druidic Ritual in a way. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, OneChunk is terrified of Druidic Ritual. It might be similar in that sense. I don't want you a strawberry seed. Get out of here. I'm Blue Tabby. Apparently you can soft lock a chunker if you start the quest without having all 3 chunks unlocked. That would be quite funny. Brucecape asked a mod at Runefest to not put the sailing cape in Port Sarim. Imagine it's in Port Khazad though. And like my only training method is like sailing 2 tiles back and forward or something. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Where's it gonna go though? It's gonna take up this total level spot, right? Where's total level gonna go? These are the important questions here. I mean, people freaked out about the green pixel. Don't be moving my total level. Hey, Tech Buster, how you doing? I'm getting ready to check if Gillinor is flat or not. Get your tinfoil hats on, guys. Is Gillinor flat? I think it has to be, right? Technically. A fun bar underneath all of them. That would make sense. I honestly don't even play OSRS, just RS3, but your community's way better. I don't know much about the RS3 community, but I can speak for the OSRS community and say that for the most part, they're great. The community we've got over here, at the very least, is great. I'm sure there are some dark areas of the community, but what community doesn't have that? Let's be real. In OSRS lore, I'm guessing Gillinor is round, but most of the world is an ocean, so we only see one side on the world map. That's true. That's true. My logic was, if it was a globe, like a completed globe, how can they just keep adding new areas, you know? Surely it would have to be flat so that it's endless. But maybe it's just like an incomplete globe. I don't know. Popped in so you can get it this kill. All right, perfect. Well, I'm glad you were here to see it, and you can type "I am here" or "I was here," because it's going to be this kill. Whoever guessed 4,753, congratulations. You just won 83 mil. Because this is it. What if the globe is growing? Well, there you go. An interesting thought. Where's the title accurate Lumbridge guy been? You know? I mean, I'm not one to talk for keeping up with content, but I need my fix, man. Oh, by the way, rip, it was not the kill. I'm sorry. Tower of Blue killing ogres all day. AFK, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Like how Australia was not discovered for a long time. That's true. That's fair. Oni Crex, good to see you, man. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you a flat Gillinor theorist? The science said it's round. The science is lying to you. That's what they want you to think, Nyko. That's what they want you to think. Tile guy should be making the castle soon. Yeah, I think, yeah, he's done basically everything else, right? So I can't blame him that the castle would be taking quite a bit longer, yeah. In RS3, Gillinor has confirmed a globe. Ah. I'm surprised RS3 hasn't, you know, got a new skill called, like, space travel or something, and they've got different planets. Is Gillinor even the name of the planet, or is Gillinor more like the name of the region, you know? Hope he puts LEDs throughout the scale umbrage. That would be quite cool. That would be quite cool. I just hope he keeps doing more chunks. I can watch that all day, man. We do actually have different planets. It's complicated. It sounds complicated. The Brick Cutter 9000. Looks more like the Thumb Cutter 9000, if I'm honest. That thing looks like something you'd see in a Saw film. If Xanaris is in Gillinor, then Gillinor can't be just the planet, right? Good point, Samuel. Good point. So is Gillinor just like North America? And then Xanaris is like somewhere else? Use space travel skill, but there are no planets, and it only exists so you can fly to Xanaris and not use fairy rings or a Draymond staff to get there. That would be pretty cool. Xanaris is on the moon. Is that right? That's kind of crazy. I can believe it, though. I can believe that. Wiki says Guthix discovered the world of Gillinor, so I'm guessing it's the planet. Interesting. That does make sense. The world of Gillinor, yeah. I can see that. I think Achievement Diary Cape should give you a perk to use fairy rings through the cape itself. That would be quite cool. Would it not be overpowered, though? Well, I don't know. Probably, maybe not. Just cut out the middleman, I suppose. Can we rename range to Rooty 2D Point and Shooty? I love that. I think, yes. Can't wait till we figure out what pigs are for in this world. Hey, Aram, how's it going? Yeah, RuneScape Survival sounds pretty cool. Curious how it'll go. No, I'm good, mate. Thank you. Thanks for asking. I'm good. Oops. Just started a chunk account. Got to do 76 fishing and 80 cooking and the giant bass and stuff. That's awesome. It's a hell of a grind. Well, I hope it goes well for you. And I hope you enjoy. That's all that matters, really. Just enjoy it. Red Snow just doing a Tower of Blue rendition of I'm Blue. I love it. Still got a decade before bacon is discovered in OSRS. Good luck on the curve bone grind. Thank you, Hijinks. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We need all the luck. We're getting dangerously close to that drop rate now. And I think what I've told myself is, and I don't really want to do it, but I think what I've told myself is, once I get to the drop rate, if I haven't got the curved bone by then, I'm gonna start doing some on mobile. Because that will just speed it up massively. What I tend to do is, like, I'll get tired. Let's say it's, I don't know, 11, midnight. I'll get into bed, I'll throw on the TV, and I'll be awake for like another 2 or 3 hours, and I'm just on my phone. Which is not good. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Put your phone down. It's not healthy, but, you know, I do it. And that would be the perfect time for me to kill, like, a bunch of ogres. 2 problems with that. Firstly, I might get the bone while I'm killing them on mobile, and that would just be kind of sad. You know, the clip wouldn't be that good. I may even miss the recording if the phone recording doesn't go so well. I could miss random events, that kind of thing. The second thing that's not good about it is the KC count. I don't know how to, like, fully track the kill count when I'm killing them on mobile. Because right now, I've only killed these on Runelight, so the kill count is there for me. But on mobile, I don't know how to track it. I don't know. We'll think about that. Hopefully we don't have to think about that and we just get it soon, but pretty sure mobile tracks now. Is that right, Turtle? That would be great. It's soon. Good to see you, Ravi. I hope you're doing well. With the, is it pink or purple? I don't know. Purple-ish banana? I was going to try and kill that ogre without prayer or whatever, but let's just do it properly. Mobile has a loot tracker, so you can just take the screenshot of that. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. In which case, that's good then. Screenshot the mobile loot tracker at the end of each kill session. Does it only track it for that session then, does it, Samuel? So, like, if I logged on mobile right now, it wouldn't say 4,762. It just tracks it per session. I would just have to be really careful with that then, because sometimes I swap between, like, apps. Like, I'll be doing something on mobile, and then I'll flip over to Discord to do something. And then when I flip back to OSRS, it's, like, logged me out. I would have to just be careful. Have you tried the low-level prayers? The drain is really low. I haven't actually, Nathaniel. No, I guess my main reason for not is because I use the prayer flick and heal, like the quick prayers. But I totally could give it a try. Just like using the prayer screen. I can try that. It might speed things up marginally. It keeps track permanently so long as you don't log into another account, if I remember correct. Okay. Interesting. Hydrate and a stretch from Josh. Amazing. Good to see you, buddy. Beautiful. It definitely wouldn't sync with your current KC. I don't know if it carries over from mobile session to session. I was just thinking for you to have a screenshot you could throw in the recap vid showing each mobile session's progression. That makes sense, Samuel. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I think that that sounds like a good idea. Just means I can get more kills in when I'm, you know, Even if I'm like out and about, I'm on the move, get a few kills in here and there. That would be quite useful. I remember when the long bone count was at 5. Yeah, we're at 13 right now, which is crazy. We'll be all right. We'll get it. All right, let me try the strength one, see if that makes my life better or worse. See if I can get a max hit out of this. I don't remember what the max hit was before, so that doesn't really help. If anyone, any eagle-eyed viewers were paying attention and remembers what my max hit was, let me know. We'll see if this helps out. I lost my shit when I saw the curved bone in the AI cape video. Yeah, I did too. I did too. That was, yeah. I, like, most of me just thought it was funny. Well, part of me thought it was funny. Most of me was not happy at all. I was very mad. An IRL vid of you getting it and freaking out in bed would be pretty funny too, to be honest. Imagine I just like stage that, just like... Yeah, I could not believe you got it so quick on AI Cape. I know, I know. I was trying to think of the positives, like, you know, it exists, it's possible, you can get spooned. But it was, yeah, no, I was not exactly happy. Just saw a 9 and I think I was only seeing 8s before, but can't be sure. That sounds about right, Grace. Sounds about right. Install the max hit plugin real quick. It adds a tiny info box. I could try that. I don't know why I'm such a plugin hater. Pedro?
Turns out it didn't auto-renew because my card expired. Smiley face emoji.
Yeah, that'll do it, Mickey. That'll do it. Well, dude, thank you so much for renewing. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you get the green banana now, so there you go. Thank you so much. RNG is RNG. It's true. It's true. It's always the risk when you're going for an item with such a high drop rate, right? See, this is why I hate using the prayer screen. There's just so many more clicks required. What's the Tower of Red? Are they your rival? It's an imposter. Imposter. Arrived just in time for the curved bone drop. 3rd time's the charm. Have you ever seen those ergonomic vertical mice? I have, Verum. Yeah, I've never tried one. That would be interesting, for sure. Could be good for RuneScape, though. When I think about it, like, a mouse is not that ergonomic. Like, it's not a very comfortable position for your hand to be in, realistically. And, you know, computer mice were invented, what, decades ago? And we really haven't, like, changed anything about it since then. Like, yes, they are, like, slightly different shapes, and there's more buttons and whatever, but the format is very much the same as it was decades ago. It feels like, you know... At some point we gotta change things, no? Just got off the phone with Jagex. I'm told you'll get the drop soon. But thanks, Bushy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It just depends what they're, you know, what they count as soon. Jagex and soon. You know, it's an interesting an interesting concept. I have a vertical mouse, it's a game changer. I have to check it out. It could be cool. You did a 10 as a max hit, I think previously it was a 9. Alright. That's good then. Oh yeah, there you go. Big old 10. Yeah, no, I definitely haven't seen a 10 before, so we'll call that a win. I could do the attack one as well, but I think the strength one's good enough. A high school IT teacher always used a pen tablet ever since he got RSI once. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. I predict mime show random. What's with the pessimism here? No, 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 no. As long as it's not Blizzard soon. As long as it's not Blizzard, full stop. I've gone through, I go through weird phases. I've said this before. I go through like phases with games where I'll play a game for like a month straight and then put it away for like months or years, sometimes years, and then I'll come back to it. And I'm going through a bit of a Hearthstone phase at the minute. All I've been doing is watching old Hearthstone VODs from like literally 11 years ago. And I've been playing a bit as well. It's just, it's sad to play games like that now because it's moved on so much, you know? You just want to hop on and play the game that you remember, but it's been a decade, man. All the cards are different. Everything's different. I don't recognize anything anymore. I don't know what to play around or... yeah. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'll probably play some more tonight. I just suck at it. That's the only thing. Been doing something similar with Yu-Gi-Oh, but like 4-year-old videos. Sometimes you just need that nostalgia, you know. Hearthstone is one of the ones that makes me the most sad. Because every time I watch a video or I check it out, I log back in or whatever, it just makes me sad. Because again, like, it's not that the game is inherently bad now. That's not what I'm saying. It's just different, you know? If there were any Hearthstone enjoyers in the chat, like, I miss the days where it was like, Chillwind Yeti was a good card, and like you would play that and it was good. And then I miss when Naxxramas came out and it was like, wow, this is, you know, the Undertaker is so cool. But now it's like those cards are dead and gone, and it's like, ah, I enjoyed that though. Doctor Doom turn 7, Ragnaros turn 8. Exactly. Yeah, those days are gone. But I don't get to enjoy that anymore. Yes, there is still Wild, and you can put those in, but Wild is now so far crazy with all the cards that those aren't like viable options anymore. Played Hearthstone for 1 or 2 years at release. I was probably about the same. I maybe played for like 3 years, I would say. Something like that. I spent a crazy amount of money on that game, though. Kinda disgusting. Sadly, that's power creep for you. It is. It is. And it's inevitable, right? I get it. I understand. It is what it is. The same thing happens in OSRS, right? You know? You don't see many people running around with a dragon two-hander anymore, you know? It's or a dragon chain body. That is power creep. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. It's all these hydrates you guys are throwing at me. I blame you. I'll be right back. Here I am, rocky like a hurricane. Banger of a song. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. I feel like I need a migraine pill or something. Head is pounding here. I not on purpose, but I realized, like, for the last few days, I've just drastically reduced the amount of carbs and sugar I'm eating. That wasn't, like, on purpose. It's just kind of like the thing, basically the groceries I bought and stuff have involved that. And my body's in, like, I'm going through withdrawals here, man. I don't know if anyone's ever done keto or anything like that, but your body reacts to it, man. It's crazy. What did I miss? Is there a way to do custom formats in Hearthstone? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. But even if there was, so many of the, like, the OG cards have also been buffed or changed or nerfed or whatever. So even if you could just use those old classic cards, they're all different now anyway. Just nuts. 6-year-ish keto here, on and off lately. That's impressive. Fair play, Spider Launcher. That is impressive. And welcome in. But yeah, no, I tried keto. It was fine. Like, I enjoyed the food and stuff. That was all good. It was literally the planning and preparation that I struggled with. It was like, if I forgot to go to the grocery store or something, it was like, I'm screwed. What are we thinking about Greg's? Greg's is like S tier, man. Amazing. You're talking to a guy from Newcastle here. Greg's is like absolutely iconic. It's in the blood. Doing that on purpose, but I'm doing that now, but on purpose. I'm going keto. Bulletproof is the best diet. What is bulletproof? I've never heard of that. The shame of a digital-only trading card game. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, right? They did release like a game mode called Twist, I think, where you can only use cards from certain expansions. I've never tried it. Don't know how that looks or how it is, but could be interesting. I used to love Arena. Arena was my jam. Battlegrounds is decent, though. But I'll stop talking about Hearthstone. I tend to talk about games that aren't RuneScape frequently. Bulletproof was invented by Dave Asprey and is cyclical keto. That sounds complicated. I like to keep it reasonably simple. If I'm doing some sort of diet, you know, just calories in, calories out. Eat less, move more. The less I have to think about it, the better. But if ever you're struggling with stuff like that, you should check out Factor 75. Link in the description, man. Honestly, do it. I'm not kidding. Hashtag sponsored, but also hashtag massive fan of the service. You should try it. And I said this the last time when we had this sponsorship. If you were looking to support me in any kind of way, you know, if you were thinking about subbing, becoming a member, whatever, the best way you can support me, by far, it's not even close, is by signing up to Factor with my link. It is the best way. By a mile. Speaking of games, no, SRS, what about Trackmania? haven't played Trackmania in like a month now. That might be one of the games that like went out of my rotation, you know, and it got replaced by Hearthstone. But soon enough, I'll be tired of Hearthstone and I'll be on to something else. Skyrim, Minecraft. Will you do something special if it drops exactly on 5k? I will end the stream, go to bed, and be very happy. I don't know. If it drops exactly on 5k, that would be kind of cool. I'll kill 5,000 more ogres. If it drops on 5k, I'll kill 5,000 more just to celebrate. It's like a victory lap, you know? You can hold me to that. We might need a flight simulator stream from you, Blue. God, could you imagine? That would be interesting. Wonder how a flight simulator stream would do, you know? I just don't know if it would really take off. Haha. What's your stats now? My stats are looking like this. These are my stats. Oh, how do I unfollow? Sorry. Listen. I forgot to use the strength thing. My bad. Maybe it would crash. True. Have you buried every big bone on the grind? I have, Samuel. Every single one. Almost 5,000 big bones buried. I could stop doing that. I mean, it wouldn't really speed things up that much. It would, like, marginally, I suppose. Because realistically, the prayer XP I get out of it is so minimal. It's, like, barely worth it. If you said that I was gonna kill 1,000 more ogres, that's only 15,000 prayer XP, which would like get me like a level. It's like, it's hardly worth it. Maybe I'll stop doing that. It would help with the inventory management and stuff as well, you know? I just don't have to, I don't have to think about anything on the ground other than the curved bone. What do we think? Should I just stop picking them up? Hang on, let me eat real quick before I die here. So will that be a grounded stream? Just think, 51 prayer already. Soon you can stop burying. Yeah, I don't know. I might just stop now, honestly. I might just stop now. I just don't think it's worth it. Again, like 1,000 more kills would get me. It would get me level 51, and that would be it. That would literally be it. What's 58? 247. So if I wanted level 58 for some obscure reason, that would be another 120,000 XP. That would be like 10,000 more ogres. If I killed 10,000 more ogres, I'd get to level 58. Like that's not worth it. Surely, that's pointless. I'm doing it. I'm gonna stop burying them. This is a pinnacle moment. A pinnacle moment in the grind where I say, screw it. We're not doing it anymore. I don't want that. It probably is slowing me down a bit because I tend to like kill an ogre, wait for the drop, go pick up the bone, bury the bone. Whereas now, as soon as I see the red health bar, I just click another ogre, right? Is 58 the next prayer? That was just a random number I picked because I can see, like, I have a level 58 skill, so I could like look at the XP amount. 58 is meaningless, so it's just a random number I picked. Realistically, there's nothing else I need. Now I've got 43. Everything from here is just like gravy, really. I mean, sure, yes, 70 would be nice, but we're not getting 70 on this grind, so it's kind of pointless. But you see, now I don't have to go pick that up and bury it. I can just chill. I want the record to show him against this. 10k hookers from now, you're going to regret your choice. Even then, I just don't know if I will regret my choice, right? Like, what are the extra, like, 2 prayer levels going to do for me down the line? Nothing. And eventually we'll get better training methods for prayer. That wasn't why I asked about the bones. Well, I'm going to blame you, Samuel, okay? It's your fault. Taskeb received a collection log item, rum. What the hell is rum? I mean, I know what rum is, but where do you get that and why is it a collection log? Here I am being a kind of noob. Even if I have almost max level in RS3, I still pick up all the bones that it drops. I typically do that, but I think almost 5,000 is enough, you know? I'm like, I think I'm done with the bones. Where's the nearest better training method? Good question. Good question. Player-owned house is a long way away, so that won't really be a thing. Are there any dragons nearby? I don't know, honestly. Good question. I think theoretically, if you were to make the argument for a better training method, just killing imps is better. Because the ashes from the imps is 10 XP per ash. And it's way faster to kill imps than it is to kill ogres. I immediately went to pick up that bone. I'm like, you know, it's ingrained into my brain. Someone pick up his bones. Yeah, when I eventually roll the Wildy altar. By eventually, I mean in like 5 years' time. Guess Hellhounds for the Smoldering Stone would be much better. I would imagine so, Bushy. Yeah, that makes sense. Although, I have zero intention of ever having to do the Smoldering Stone grind. My plan is to make sure that I always have a block available for that. Went over my curved bone guess. I think I went over a lot of people's curved bone guess, man. Unfortunately. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Good to see you. Colin Leo at 4848 kills. I would love that. I would love that. That would be so good. "5 years, that's optimistic. Has anyone unlocked the Wilderness Altar as a chunk man yet? That's a good question. I don't know. Frey must be, like, super close to it. And Limpwood as well, right? I don't know if they actually have it, but they must be very close. Thieving pet when? Mate, can I just have some sandwiches, Gummy? We've done this 5,000 times. You know the drill by now. Come on, man.
Here's to another 2 months of no curved bone.
Alright, ban this man. Ban this man. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it. Thank you for the resub with Prime. I appreciate it, man. It's the 21st of March, guys. You got 10 days left, probably. That's not how it works at all. It depends when you signed up for your account, I suppose. But the point stands. you may, if you have Amazon Prime, which statistically speaking you probably do, then you will also, if your account is linked, you will have a Prime sub available, and you should use that. Doesn't have to be on me. Just make sure you use it on anyone you want. Don't let it go to waste. Seafray finally finished the Smoldering Stone. Yeah, I haven't watched that video yet, actually, but that's crazy. 4 times the rate is a joke. But yeah, spoilers. Sorry. The Dr. Cocta is now following. What a name that is. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. The Dr. Cocta. Thank you for the Prime sub, man. I love it. Thank you. See, sometimes shilling works, alright? Just a gentle reminder to the Amazon Prime members out there. Thank you so much, Doctor. I appreciate it. A great name. A pleasure to read. I did resub, but it didn't announce for some reason. We got my Prime sub tonight. Oh, no. Well, thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Look what has begun here. The hype train. Thank you so much, Nun. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you. YouTube, I neglected you for like a good 2 minutes there. I'm so sorry. Things were getting crazy over here in Twitch. But I still love you over there on YouTube. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you. Yeah, no, that's fair, Samuel. Well, hey, I appreciate it even more. The fact that you, dude. Ziggy, my guy. With the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Ziggy. What is happening?
You thought 4 times the rate was a joke. It wasn't. 15,000 ogre kills left until you get the drop. Here's a poem for you. Violets are blue, roses are red. When you get the drop, I'll drop dead.
Casmius, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Yickety, thank you for the poem. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was great. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And Ziggy, my guy, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Absolutely huge. Climbing that bit leaderboard yet again. You're the man, honestly. Ziggy is like the mystery man. I don't know. I feel like, you know, he's some CEO of Jagex or something. I don't know. Guy's just pulling Dragon Full Helms like it's nothing. Dropping bits. Crazy, man. I love it. Thank you. I have no Prime. Is it that common? I just assume so, right? My assumption is that, like, everyone on planet Earth uses Amazon Prime these days. And to be fair, they've done such a good job of making that a reality as well. Like the fact that, you know, they have Prime TV or whatever you want to call it, where, you know, it's basically like Netflix, and they have exclusives that people want, and then actual Amazon itself, like the shopping site, people want Prime for that, and then Amazon Music, I think, is a thing, and I don't know. It's crazy. They're taking over the world. But guys, again, I can't thank you enough. Huge. Don't forget to like the stream. Absolutely. That will do something, hopefully. The YouTube gods will see it. And they will smile. I unlocked the sailing chunk a long time because of all the greedy streaming services. 7 more kills, I'm calling it. Alright. I hope you're right. Amazon scares me now, thanks. Can you click over your stats quick? I can. There you go. Stats are there for you. Nothing crazy. I've said this quite a few times, but when I started this grind, I expected my stats to get massive from this grind, but the reality is you just don't get that much XP from this, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Chance to become VIP. All right, bet. I will. I'll do that in just a minute. Yickety. 2 rolls. Okay. I will do the 2 rolls. If you get yes, you will become VIP, and if you get yes for the second one, I will remove it. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that for you in a minute. The ogres will see the like 2 and prolong how long they stay on camera. Alright, let me kill this ogre and I'll do your VIP thing. Hold up. Hey, Kono, how's it going? Good to see you, my guy. Hope you're doing well. And this ogre's taking a while. Alright. I said I wasn't gonna pick up the bones, but it's just like it's in my nature, man. I don't know what to say. Alright, how do I do this? Wonder if I do it over here. Will that work? Where's my wheel picker? VIP? Question mark? Alright, let's try it. Let's run it. Is that gonna work? Let's find out. It is. And you get a nice ad to watch as well. That's great. Spin the wheel. All right. Good luck, good luck. Good luck, sir. 1 in 50 chance. Still don't even necessarily know. Oh. Dude, that was very close. I still love this celebration confetti when it's a no. All right, well, he redeemed 2, so good luck for a second time. No good, I'm afraid, mate. No good. Big rip. Big rip. But since we're over here anyway, guys, this stream, if you're just coming in, this stream is sponsored by Factor 75. If you may have heard me talk about them before, you may not. If you haven't, let me just tell you, I love this service. I use it myself and have done before. It's honestly, it's fantastic. You should absolutely try it. If you live in the US and you haven't tried the service before, give it a go. It's a meal delivery service. They deliver fresh meals to your door that you don't have to cook and prepare. They're already cooked and prepared for you. You just bung them in the microwave for 2 minutes or stick them in the oven. If you prefer that, you don't like the microwave style, whatever, you can cook it in multiple different ways. It's honestly incredible. You're going to get 50% off with my link on your first box. So $41.97 or whatever it is here for 6 meals. But per meal, it's honestly such a good deal. Free shipping as well. And you can cancel literally anytime. You can just get this box, see what you think, cancel, skip meals, skip boxes, whatever you want to do. They're so flexible. Once you sign up for your plan, you pick all of your dietary requirements. You can literally customize it in so many different ways. We were talking about keto earlier. If you are doing the keto diet, you can literally select keto as an option and it will only show you keto friendly meals. It makes life so easy. And then you get to pick your meals, and there are hundreds, honestly, and they are so good, like so delicious. I mean, just read some of them. Sour cream and chive chicken with Yukon mash and garlic broccoli. Wow, I'm hungry just looking at it. Honestly, they're so good. They are genuinely really tasty. I know when you think microwave meal, it sounds like I promise you, this is nothing like a microwave meal that you would buy from the store. These are never frozen, always fresh. They get delivered to you fresh. You stick them in the fridge. They last a while. It just makes your life so easy. I can't tell you how good it is coming home from work or whatever it is that you've been doing and not having to think about cooking or what you're gonna have for dinner. You just bung one of these in the microwave and you're golden. Guys, check it out. If you haven't already, it is, as I've said before, the single best way you can support me as a content creator is by using that link. It genuinely is the best way you can support me. So if you want to give it a try, man. Seriously, do it. I appreciate it hugely. Rigged. I show up to snipe the bones and you keep picking them up. I didn't even see you, Grace. Where were you? Did you swing by? My bad. Air fryers are the best. See, I feel like I'm full of hot takes, but I'm a bit of an air fryer hater. I'm a bit of an air fryer hater. Hydrate? Alright, bet. House of the Rising Sun is a banger song, definitely. I drink a crazy amount of water. There's no wonder I go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. I probably have like 4 or 5 liters of water a day, I would guess. One of the things I struggle with more than anything is like trying to keep my electrolytes up, because I feel like I'm just like flushing them out all the time. An air fryer is just a tiny oven with a fan. That is all X. This is why this guy's a mod, because he just knows. He just knows. Absolute based opinion. Yes. Air fryer hater. To be honest, that made me laugh. It's just so easy to use, makes everything easy to make. Air fryers are great. Just remember to clean. No, you guys are nuts, man. They're not that good. You're being fooled. The wool is being pulled over your eyes. They're not that good. An air fryer is just, as X says, it's just a small oven. Whatever you can make in an air fryer, you can put in the oven. And yes, okay, an air fryer might be like a bit faster or whatever than an oven, and it feels nice in that sense. It doesn't take as long to preheat. Sure, I get that. But now I've got this giant ass clunky thing on my counter. Get that out of here. That's why I have this huge oven installed in my house, so that I don't have to use this dumb thing on my counter. Sorry, I'm an air fryer hater. You've got me riled up now. I don't like appliances. Get these appliances out of here. I have a blender, and that's it. I don't even have a toaster. I don't have an air fryer. I don't have a toaster. My oven does both of those things for me. I don't have a rice cooker, because I can cook rice on my own. I'm a big boy. I can do that. I feel like I'm my viewership just halved as I'm talking smack about appliances. My spouse says the same thing about an air fryer. But why have a blender? Your mouth is a blender. Fair point. I'm gonna throw out my blender. Next up, you'll say you only use a campfire to cook. What are my skills up to now? I will show you. There you go. Nothing crazy, unfortunately. It's very slow. There's not much XP to be had here, unfortunately. You would think it would be higher, but it just isn't. Wait, if you don't have a toaster, do you toast your bread in the oven? I do. I just put it on broil, and it toasts, just like that. Takes like 5 minutes, just flip it. And again, I understand that a toaster is faster and probably more convenient than doing it in the oven. But now I don't have this massive ass toaster on my counter. It's great. Bet you don't even have a toasty maker. I used to back in the UK, and I'll be honest, that was really good. I did enjoy a good toasty. It's been a long time since I've had one of those. We have a really good blender, absolute life changes. Yeah, I don't know if you can call mine a blender. It's a NutriBullet, you know? It's not like a food processor type one, or like, I don't know. Not like, when I think of blender, I think of like the Will It Blend guy. Or like the type of thing you see at Booster Juice or whatever. It's not one of those. It's, yeah, a NutriBullet, which is, to me, it's even more convenient. You just nuke your smoothie stuff and off you go. So I just have a coffee and a smoothie every morning. Works out. How often do we really toast bread, guys? Let's be honest. You have a small kitchen? I mean, it's not big. I live in an apartment, so it's not enormous, but it's not like tiny either, no. I just like a lot of kitchen space, you know? There was a point where I had a rice cooker, I had a crock pot, a toaster, a blender, and an air fryer. I had all 5 of those on the counters, like, at the same time. And I lived like that for like 2 years. And eventually I was like, no, this is ridiculous. So I just purged all the appliances. Now the blender is the only thing that remains. I still have the crock pot. Now that's like away, it's in a cupboard or whatever, but... Guys, I think we might need to use Blue's code for Factor so he can get himself a toaster and an air fryer. It's true. It's true. You don't need any appliances when you use Factor. Not required. I guess theoretically you need a microwave. We'll give the microwave a pass. I was talking to someone about a microwave today. My daily conversations sound very exciting when I put it like that, but microwaves are like, they're just crazy. They're like, we're so used to them now, like you don't even give it a second thought. It's just, we have a microwave that half the time they're just pre-installed in the kitchen. It is what it is. You don't even think about it. But like, there's just this mysterious box that you put food in and there's no heat. It just gets blasted with radiation. And they were designed like decades ago and we just like accept it as normal. It's very strange to me. But they work a treat, so it is what it is. What about an electric kettle? I do have an electric kettle. I'm an instant coffee guy. I don't have like drip coffee or whatever. That shit just, it's too slow. Get out of here. I'm a kettle man. Instant coffee all the way. I do have an espresso machine actually. Today's coffee was, I mean, it's probably not a healthy choice, but it was a double shot of espresso with instant coffee put in it as well, and then topped up with water. So like an outrageously strong Americano, basically. I'll let my cat out of the closet here. So I'm going to let him out, and 2 minutes later he's going to try and get back in. Alright. What'd I miss? Radiation, my fave. You can heat up Factor meals with a campfire? You absolutely can. I don't know what the recommended way of doing that is. It's definitely not part of the script I was given. They don't even give you a script, which is great. Honestly, they don't. They just let you have fun with it. And I just talk passionately about their product. But yeah, that is honestly legitimately not a bad idea. Like if I was going camping, I would just take a couple Factor meals in my cooler. And yeah, you could probably just heat them up on a pan on top of the fire, and you've got like a delicious meal while camping. That sounds so good, actually. We have a legit coffee maker with a steam wand and everything. Yeah, that's what I've got, Aram. It's like a espresso machine thing with like the yeah, it has like the steam wand and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. No stranger than having a magic box that transmits hundreds of images a second in the palm of our hands, I suppose. Well, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I do most of my cooking in the microwave, to be honest. Really? Well then, do I have just the service for you? Keurig, yeah, they're pretty good. I just like, I always feel bad using a Keurig because of like the plastic like cup things, but I don't know. I'm not like a huge environmentalist or anything, but it just feels, it may not even be from an environmental standpoint. It's probably more from an economic standpoint. Every time I use one of them pods, I'm like, that was a lot of money. Even though it's not, it's probably like 20 cents or something, but I think the best form of radiation is when you're at the dentist and they set you up for a quick x-ray thing saying it's safe, and then they all dart out of the room to press the button. Have you guys ever seen an MRI machine without its like casing on? That is outrageously scary. They look so like chill from the outside. I mean, they don't look chill from the outside. They still look like big scary tubes, but at least it's like all concealed and it's just like, oh yeah, just slide into this tube, no problem. But when you see it without the casing on, oh my, what? I also heard, and apparently it's true, it's kind of sad, but apparently if you're like so MRI machines, it's a very tight space, you know, it's like that little tube thing that you get slid into, and it is a very tight space. And I've heard that if you're over a certain weight, or I guess size more than weight, and you won't fit in the MRI machine, they send you to the zoo to get an MRI, because some zoos have MRI machines for like big animals, and they will literally send you to the zoo to use their MRI machine if you're of a certain size. Just kind of sad. I don't know. I feel like it would be maybe a little embarrassing to be sent to the zoo, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. They have a bigger version of an MRI now? Ah, okay, that makes sense. It was shocking to me when I got stuff to start having French press coffee at home, took out energy drinks. Coffee aisle was almost nothing but those coffee cups for Keurig, lol. Had a hard time finding just whole coffee beans. Yeah, no, 100%. Those coffee pod things are, they're everywhere. They're super popular. Probably called a Texas MRI. That's pretty good. It's also meant for people with claustrophobia. Ah, that I can see that. That makes sense. I just don't think I could sit still enough. If I'm in a situation where someone says you have to stay really still, every muscle and fiber of my body just starts, like, just wants to twitch. It's ridiculous. Even when I'm at, like, the barber shop and the barber's like, you know, when they, like, use the trimmer, like, around your ear and stuff, the second the barber, like, grabs my ear and folds it back and starts trimming behind my ear, I tense up and I just start, like, have these, like, crazy twitches. I don't know why. I'm not a twitchy person at all. But the second I'm in a scenario where I'm told that I have to be very still, I just can't do it. I need a keto lunch, but don't know what to have. Hey, Aram. Oh, who's this? Sometimes I just don't recognize names. Chanarach. Chanarach? Am I saying that right? That's a pretty cool name. I like that. think I've heard Eddie Hall talk about that, and he's a big dude. Yeah, Eddie Hall, yeah, he's massive. Absolute unit. I can feel it. What a great song. Sorry, YouTube, you don't get to enjoy it. Right, Josh? I live in New York, so I can't get factored. They don't deliver in New York? That's kind of crazy. Surprised by that. Oh, New Zealand. Okay. That makes more sense. That's right. I remember you telling me that now, actually. It's like being in an interview and itching comes across as bad, but I just get itchy. But like, yeah, we really like this guy. You know, he fits all the requirements. His resume is exceptional. He came across really well, but the guy just wouldn't stop itching himself. I don't know, man. Like, getting weird vibes from this guy. You live on the other side of the room. Well, I'm definitely not going to sleep tonight, Blizz. That's terrifying. Oh, we passed 4,800. That's pretty cool. You have an AI song for me? Sweet. Stick it in the Discord. I'll check it out after the stream there, Waylay. Ten out of 10 what? What just happened? Twitch is telling me something. Ah. Tsushima,
Hello.
Thank you so much for the resub, man. 2 months of tier 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. That's huge, man. Twitch, you guys have been nuts today. I appreciate it. YouTube, you've also been good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't have favorites, okay? I don't have favorites. Although Desan is talking in Twitch today, so that definitely brings it down. Did you do my stretch? Probably not, but I'll do it for you. Ah. I have a habit of like having my microphone's on like an arm, like a boom arm thing. And I have a habit of like sometimes just having it too low and I don't notice. And subconsciously, I'm just like hunched right down into the mic. I need to like pull it up. So I'm not just like sitting here like a shrimp. Sorry, Desan. I won't tell everyone that you told me I'm your favorite viewer. It's our secret. Do you think I do have a favorite? And if I did have a favorite, who do you think it would be? And I will not confirm nor deny. Dude. Tsushima gifting a sub to Nate. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, dude. Crazy. Just swings by, resubs, and gifts a sub. What a boy. Right as I'm talking about having a favorite viewer. I mean, I don't know, man. Kev is the favorite for both of your love of TM. It's a good shout. Someone's sucking up. Glad to see I didn't miss the bone. How's it going? Sorry, Crash. I just saw your message there. Yeah, no, you did not miss the bone. Don't worry. No, it's going well, mate. It's going well. Thanks for swinging by. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Had to do my Duolingo. Did I miss anything? You did not. No. Or Coupon John and his 20 gifted sub bombs. Yeah, the guy's a madman. He just like, he just swings by from time to time and just like, boom, gifted memberships. There you go. And Fuxton as well. He does the same thing. Crazy. Madness. It's like payday when those guys come around, you know? I knew it. My cat wants to be back in now. I knew that would happen. Come on, then. He's crazy, man. Well, I'm not a favorite after who's testing deleting messages on me earlier. It's true. I didn't actually commit, though. Yeah, my cat is just meowing at me now. Imagine you guys will probably hear it at some point if he gets closer. I won't stay for long. We'll have to work tomorrow. Just hopped in for a bit. No, dude, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. That's all good. Stay as long or as little as you wish. Grace took one of your bones. I didn't even notice. Oh, is that's you, Grace? Enjoy the bones. You can have all of the bones. There's only one bone that you cannot have, though. That is my bone and my bone only. And you cannot have it. No, guys. Good lord. I don't know how I do this stuff to myself. I promise it's always intentional. Not intentional. Oh, good god. Alright, I'm gonna stop digging a hole now and talk about something else. Hey, Factor 75 is a great service, by the way. You should all follow. Just getting that in real quick in case someone clips me up, and then the sponsorship's in the clip. So yeah, Factor 75, sign up. My link, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Someone was telling me that they forgot to sign up the last time. I can't remember who it was, but I will harass them every day. I'm just kidding. No one needs to ever feel any pressure to do that. I just think it's a good idea. It's yes, I of course get handsomely rewarded if you sign up using my link. That is no secret, no lie. But I did friend to friend. I think it's a service you should try. Genuinely. Who just followed? IHPOSRS. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I butchered your name. I'm very good at that. Fantastic transition. Yeah, I gotta work on my transitions a little bit. Factor are gonna be like, okay, Blue, we really appreciate that, you know, you're promoting our product, but can you please not talk about giving a bone to your chat and then immediately follow it up with a sponsorship segment, that would be great. Thank you. Now you got it? Okay, perfect. I will stop by to bury bones every time I come through between Hunter Rumors. Nice. Perfect. Hey, a hit points level. That's exciting, right? Hey, Bernie, stop. Screaming in the closet over here. We are descended today, Crash. Yeah, it is not an ascension day today. Might ascend a little bit later on though. I drop a curved bone in your honor. Well, thank you, Trent. Hope the weather's okay tomorrow. Get to clean the car properly for the first time. Nice, dude. That's always fun. I like that. It is a bit of a chore, but, you know, take pride in cleaning your car. It's nice. Isn't Factor for American people only? So my link, yes, is for American people only. Or just people, you don't have to be an American, I guess. But no, my link is only for shipping within the US. However, Factor does deliver to various other countries. You can't use my link, unfortunately, but I still suggest you try it, even if you're not using my link. It's just a good service. It's always frustrating living here in Winnipeg because this time of year, like, the snow's starting to melt now. You have some nice weather days and it's like, oh, I'm gonna clean the car. But then, like, the next day, it'll be like a really nice day and the snow will melt even more. And then the roads are just like brown and wet and slushy and your car is filthy in like minutes. It's a total waste of time. Gotta go. Hope I never see an ogre on your stream again. No worries, Weckout. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're right. Yeah, I hope this is the last ogre that you see. First time I got my car detailed was literally to put it away for 2 years. Interesting, Turtle. What was the situation there? Like, it was going into storage, or? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Moving to England. Go. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I have often, like, considered trying to import my car from, like, my car in the UK. My parents have, like, said they'll just keep it, and my dad, like, starts it up every now and again and takes it out for a quick ride just to keep it ticking over. And I have often considered, like, I wonder if I could import it, but A, it's just massively expensive, and B, the roads here in Winnipeg are just awful. Like, there is no pleasure to be had from a vehicle here. It's kind of sad. It's this altar out there. It is. Thanks, Nathaniel. You as well, dude. Thank you. If you could have any car, what would you choose? It's a good question. It's a good question. Is it... Would I have to keep the car, like, for... Is it one of those where, like, pick one car, you gotta keep it forever, it's your daily car, you have to use it for everything? Or is it just, like, you can have another car as well, but just pick another car to have? You know, because that changes things. Because if it's just like pick a car and you can have it, but you can also have a daily, you know, just a fun car, then I don't. Oh, what would I go for? I mean, probably a Ferrari F40, right? Probably a Ferrari F40. But if it's a car that I have to keep forever and have to use as a daily runner and I can't have any other car, then I'd have a Audi RS6 estate. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. My brother has a Skyline. We live in Winnipeg. No way. I don't know if I've seen a Skyline in Winnipeg, so I can't say I've seen it. But I will be keeping an eye out for a Skyline. That's sick. How is it on the roads? I guess you're on eagle eye vision, looking out for potholes at all times. A man of culture, I see. Not gonna grab the Lambo. See, I don't know, man. Like, I don't see a world where I ever have a Lambo. I don't see it. I mean, unless I was a multi-millionaire, like hundreds of millions, then maybe. But like, I don't know. There are many other cars I would get before getting a Lambo. I'm more of a classic enjoyer as well, to be honest. I would have I might change my answer from Ferrari F40 to Ford Escort Mark II. RS200. RS2000, sorry. I might change my answer. Or an Audi Quattro. It's very different when I'm in the passenger view. I can imagine. Pimped out Super and RX-7 would be awesome. Yeah, that would be sick. Living out my Need for Speed days. Happy with my first car, though, that I got recently. Ford Focus 1.6. Nice, dude. My first car was a Vauxhall Astra 1.6. I loved that thing. I loved it. A Shelby Cobra would be nice. Definitely. Whatever you'll classify Batman's vehicle as. There used to be a... Speaking of Batman and cars, when I was like 9, I was probably about 9 years old, maybe 10. I was probably 9 or 10 years old. We used to play, you know, soccer and stuff in the street, or tag, or hide and seek, whatever. We'd just be out in the street all the time, right? When we were kids. This was pre-OSRS. We had nothing else to do, so we'd be actual outdoors kids. And we lived in a very small village, like 4,000 people, like tiny. And one of the neighbors, someone moved in like 2 doors down. We didn't know who it was, just a new neighbor, whatever. Never really saw him. But he had this black Mercedes parked outside. Really nice black Mercedes. I mean, as a 9-year-old, we didn't really know anything about it. It just looked like a nice, cool black car. Had like dark windows and stuff. Just looked like a cool car. And one day we were playing outside and the door opened of this guy who had just moved in. And it was some old dude, like an old guy. And from what I understand, he lived on his own. And I remember he came out to talk to us. And he... Okay, I realize this story is terrible, all right? But he came out and gave us candy. He's like giving us sweets, and we were like hyped, you know, we were 9 years old, like, let's go, like, this the new guy that just moved in, he's giving us candy. He's like, what a sweet old man, this is awesome. And he used to tell us that his license plate basically was BMU. It had like BMU, and he used to tell us that he was Batman's uncle, and he would tell us to like come back tomorrow for like more candy and stuff. So we'd like literally go knock on his door and like ring his doorbell to go and get more candy and like lollipops and stuff. He may have been an incredibly innocent, nice old man, but in hindsight, probably a little bit weird. Probably a little bit weird. I remember like 4 months later or something, not long after that, he moved again. I don't really know why. I don't know what the situation was. Kind of strange that he moved in and then moved out so quickly. Maybe he was sus and had to leave for some reason. I don't know. But he moved out and he put a postcard through our door that, like, addressed to me, and the postcard was of like space. It had like the universe on and stuff, and he basically wrote this postcard as if like from Batman's uncle, like, sorry, had to leave now, the universe calls. You know, Batman requires me somewhere else, whatever. Which, you know, could either be incredibly sweet, lovely old man, very nice, or it could be incredibly sus. I don't know. I don't know which way it went, but heading off now. Time to play another round of golf. No worries, NATO. Keep up the grind, dude. That's awesome. Glad you're enjoying it. Hello, Mr. Blue. Your shit is pretty good, man. Hey, rockin'. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What a compliment. I appreciate it. No worries, Aram. See you in a bit. I mean, if nothing sus happened, it's fine. Yeah, nothing sus happened. Not that I can remember, anyway. My comment unlocked a core memory. It's funny how that works. It's funny how that works. I choose to believe he was simply a nice old man. I choose to believe that as well. I remember roughly as a kid just thinking this was a nice old man. I did tell my parents, of course, like not in like a weird way. I wasn't like, oh, mom, dad, there's like a weird old man. I was literally just like, oh, the new guy down the street like gave us candy and stuff. He's super nice. And I do remember my parents being like, whoa, that's not okay. But I do remember thinking like, this guy's super sweet. He just gives us candy. He's awesome. It's Batman's uncle. I truly, wholeheartedly believed it was Batman's uncle. In his sleek black Mercedes. Damn good candy if you don't remember. As long as he never said, promise you won't tell anyone, this will be our secret. No, he did not. He did not say that. That being said, I don't know if he would want it broadcast to, you know, all these people on the internet as I kill ogres 2 decades later. But, you know, here we are. He obviously made an impression on me for me to be able to tell that story. He was a nice old man. He only murdered adults. Nice to kids, though. That old man was me, and I was being sus. Guitar Hero 3 flashback, right? Great game. You should pay it forward to your neighborhood kids today. It's a one-way ticket to being cancelled. Can't wait to be on the next episode of Drama Alert with that one. Through the fire and the flames on my controller instead of the guitar. I used to quite enjoy playing on controller, actually. Guitar Hero was just like a very satisfying game to play, you know? Uncle Blue with the bone. Hey kids, I need help finding a bone here. I gotta stop. Take me back to just playing Guitar Hero every day after school. Seriously, dude. One of my big nostalgia ones was like the old FIFA games, like FIFA 07, 04, something like that. And like some of the soundtracks they had, oh, so good. See, you're a natural. If you record you the first meeting, you'll be fine. Though it is sad. Yeah, well, yeah, true. I do really need the Leo event soon, Morganoth. It's been... Actually, when was the last time we had any random event? A while ago. It's been... Well, it's been like an hour and a half since the last random event. So we are in need. Probably not this stream, Cnader. It's kind of like on how the puppy's doing. So far, he's chill and quiet. So we're chilling right now. But he has been in his crate probably a little longer than I would like today. I've been sort of in and out of the house today, so I don't want to keep him in there too long. Tomorrow, though, will be quite a good day, I think. I think we're going to do some AI Cape tomorrow. Saturdays are supposed to be reserved for other games, but I'm still setting that up. I want to make sure I've got it exactly how I want it before we really start doing that. So tomorrow, I will still stream, but I will be playing RuneScape. And I think probably AI Cape tomorrow. We got some agility to do. Or we could do a bit of both, you know. We've done that before as well, where we do a couple hours AI Cape, a couple hours bone hunting. Yes, Waylay, the curved bone is the last thing to do. I know the maze random is good for chunk lock, I feel. Yeah, speak of the devil. I just read it. Or chunk. Forget before bone. There's no way. Imagine you just called it. Ah, rip. Square sandwich. What is this? No, I only eat sandwiches in triangle form, I'm afraid. Sorry, I appreciate the sandwich, but unless you're gonna cut it into triangles for me, I don't eat that. Have you tried the sailing alpha? I have not. I have not tried the sailing alpha. I might check that out tomorrow as well, actually. I add that to the list. Can I kill the Soga without dying? Maybe. It's a little sketch. The square is two triangles put together. Well, then she just needs to cut it for me then. That's outrageous. So that's not a sandwich. You haven't finished preparing it. Looks kind of tasty though. I am hungry. What is this? Just cheese and lettuce? That's like ordering a pizza and it coming uncut. Exactly. Exactly. What world we chilling at? Yeah, 491. I appreciate the thoughtful, personalized sandwich, but I actually only eat sandwiches that were taken from the back pocket of construction workers. It's true. Nobody does it like Gummy, you know? I've got a taste for Gummy's sandwich, and I can't, like... It's the only thing I'll eat now. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I put the random event plug in. There you go. Kill count's back. My bad. What's AI Cape? Good question. AI Cape is my second series. So I have two series. I've got the OneChunk account, which you're watching right now. And AI Cape, which is a fresh, brand new RuneScape account that gets guided by ChatGPT. So essentially, I ask ChatGPT what to do. It will give me something to do. It might be get 10 attack. It might be complete this quest. It might be whatever. It could be like anything, really. I go and do it, and then I tell ChatGPT it's done. ChatGPT gives me more tasks, and we carry on like that. Yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. The goal, the end goal per se, is to try and get a fire cape. We will see how that goes. ChatGPT doesn't know anything about the fire cape. I haven't told it, and there are multiple reasons behind that. You know, there are people that are like, why don't? What in the world? There are, you know, people who have said like, well, surely you need to tell ChatGPT that fire cape's the goal, but I don't want to do that because then the series just becomes ChatGPT saying, okay, we'll go and train range, train prayer, make some money, buy some gear, go do the fire cape, right? But I want the series to be more just how ChatGPT guides an account, and eventually, hopefully, it will tell us to do a fire cape, and that's pretty much where I'll leave it. Didn't know you had a OneChunk on top of the AI series. Good stuff, man. Yeah. I enjoy having the two accounts. It's awesome. It's great. I'm gonna run to the bathroom again real quick. You know me. It's been like an hour. It's like an hourly bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back just in time to see Grace taking over the stream. Grace, you got up from here? I'm gonna go have a nap. Just kill a bunch of ogres. Let me know when you get the curved bone. Send me the footage, and yeah, we'll be good. What have I missed here? Waiting for ChatGPT to suggest diaries. Yeah, so far no mention of diaries. See how that goes. Golden Gnome inbound. Whaley getting a gifted sub from Ballistic Sun. Sorry, dude. I'm so bad for that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Huge. Have you played any of the OSRS GeoGuessr? I have not actually, no. I have not tried that. I don't know how good I would be at that. I don't know. I don't know. It would be interesting. I'd be keen to try. I always think I'd be quite good at sort of trivia stuff, but I guess I don't know until I try. I've always wanted to try being on like the Great Game Show. I feel like I'd be okay at it. Like Mikearoo. Is he still doing that? I saw I saw the first 2 videos, but I think it's been a while. I imagine they take a long time to produce. Like even just coming up with the questions and stuff. I imagine that's quite a job. So I can't blame him for not pumping them out, but Bathroom KC too. Those have to take a long time? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Even just trying to coordinate getting everyone together at the same time, right? I imagine that's difficult in itself. Took me 3 weeks to organize a time for a raid with my friends. Can't imagine how long stuff like that must take. Yeah, exactly. I remember Soup talking about it for Gillinor Games. I remember Soup was saying like it's so difficult to organize everyone, especially with like the different time zones and stuff. Like, yeah, it's got to be a challenge. I would like to do some like collab stuff at some point though. For sure. I think that could be really cool. I got some ideas for that as well. Blue for Gillinor Games Season 5. I think if I was ever to be on Gillinor Games, I would be like that guy that's basically just put in as like the sacrificial lamb. Like, you know I'm gonna go out in like the first episode. I'm just there to make up the numbers. Episode 1 would be like, oh, we're doing the banning. It's a PvP challenge, and I'd be like, all right, I'm out. I'm done. If we ever touch chunks, I'm in. Hell yeah, man. That'd be sick. The last Hanani video with the chunk collab was so awkward. I haven't seen it actually, Preston. It popped up on my feed. I just didn't watch. I didn't watch it. Maybe I'll go and check that. I'm hoping for Josh isn't gaming. Think he's a real shot? Yeah, I think he's got a good chance at it for sure. I just listened to him on the Sebe cast recently. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. Would love to see on the Save cast. Maybe one day, Samuel. I wouldn't say no. I think it's like I fully understand that it would be maybe not like within his best interest to have me on at this point, I would say. you know, just extremely new to the scene, right? So it's like, Josh is an interesting one to have on because he's been, yes, he's still quite new and stuff as well, but at least he's been at it for like a reasonable time. And there's obviously, he has a lot of subscribers, a lot of following, a lot of viewership, that kind of thing. So there's definitely that appeal, that attraction there, you know. I think it's time for bed. Sending all the luck. Hope you get it soon. Thanks, Ziggy. I appreciate it, man. And thanks for all the support, as always, man. It's a pleasure to have you around. It genuinely is. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night, dude. We'll catch you some other time. Hey, Blue. It was painful watching AI Cape get this log so easy. I know, right? Outrageous. As soon as I saw the drop, I was like, no. There was part of me that was like, because other people were dropping stuff around me as well, you know, as is always the way. You got Desan and Kane and whoever else just dropping bananas and Myth Sims and whatever. There was part of me that was like, someone's trolling me here. But obviously there's no way to do that with a curved bone. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I think Say is more more concerned with having interesting people on with good personalities than he is with their clout. And I think that's how it should be, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, of course, there is, you know, the appeal of having someone big on is that it's going to help your podcast. I think that it just makes logical sense. But no, I think you're right. There's no point in having someone on that has 1 million subscribers, but they're just really boring, right? So I think that makes sense, Samuel, yeah. Maybe I should reach out to him and be like, hey, I know you've never heard of me, but listen. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Let's do this. What are we looking for? We are looking for the curved bone. It's a 1 in 5,000. We've killed 4,851, so gotta be close, maybe? Question mark? Copium? Possibly? Who knows, right? Who knows? If you have the screenshot plugin set to screenshot trade confirmations, would be an easy way to get banana transfer pics for the vids. Yes, I do. I am almost certain I do. I'm almost certain I do. It screenshots like... that screenshot folder, I check it very rarely, and whenever I do, I'm like, good lord, there's like 1,000 screenshots in here. But yeah, I do. I don't like put them all in though, you know. I'm aware that I guess some of the YouTube viewers are watching AI Cape because they want to watch AI Cape, right? They don't necessarily want to watch 100 different trade screens. So I just try and give them a rough idea of what's going on with the whole banana thing, and include some of the big donations. And I try and like get everyone in if I can. It's not always everyone, of course. I can't really get everyone in the video, but yeah, I like to try and show my appreciation to as many people as I can. Going to bed as well, man. Good luck with the curve bone. Thank you, Turtle. Good to see you, dude. Thank you. Got sad when the other type of AI said use the XP on something else than prayer. Yeah, that was 1,000,000% my fault. I can't even be mad at the AI for that. I tried to make that clear in the video as well. Like, this is my fault. I'm a dumbass. It'll drop on 48.53. Oh, it did not. Sorry, I read your message too late. I was about to ask how someone could have 1 million subs and be boring, but then I remembered all those YouTube channels that are literally just ads for some lotion or something. It was just a half an hour of sadness. Knowing my luck, I'll get the fire cape on this account before I get it on AI cape. The way it's been going. Wish I could send my Leo over to you. Yeah, we're desperate out here, man. We are desperate. It's not too bad, though. Like, yeah, it's not too bad. It would be nice to have a clear inventory, don't get me wrong, but it's not the worst. Oh, if anyone was curious, by the way, the last couple of streams have not gone on the VOD channel. I've actually had a couple of copyright issues in the last couple of streams. I'm hoping that's been rectified this stream. Hopefully that won't be an issue going forward. But yeah, I tried out a couple of other copyright-free music channels for the previous 2 streams, and they both caused me issues. So they did not go to the VOD channel, unfortunately. This one will, though. Assuming there's not going to be an issue. There shouldn't be, though. Touch wood. Fingers crossed. What was your starting chunk? It was the Tower of Life. And then we rolled into this one. So only 2 chunks so far. Sorry, I just bonked the microphone stand. Hopefully that wasn't deafening. Just do some wildy bosses for he got like 20 curved bones from one of them. Every 5 to 10 kills, he takes another debuff on that copium. Look at the sand coming in here and kicking my ogres. I found it to be a pretty pleasant sounding echoey bonk. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What do we think AI Cape's going to be doing next? Because we're getting the what's it called? Full Graceful is like the current task, which is going to take a while. But once we've done that, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I had something in mind for that. Curious. Could have been worse, could have tagged it and left it. It's true. Appreciate you finishing it off. Something totally left field. Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising. I got him to sand. Don't worry, I'll save you. Winter Todd grind to 99. I actually don't think I would mind that, you know. Ironically, I don't think I would mind that much. I don't mind doing Winter Todd. It's very chill. It's quite satisfying, you know, like big XP drops. You get a chance at rolling some cool items in a pet. It's fast. It's easy. Yeah, the Dragon Axe drop for sure. wish the Dragon Axe was more expensive, you know? It's sad that it's not, but I guess it's just, like, quite obtainable now. Graceful into farming grind to grow some herbs and make money. Honestly, not that unlikely, I don't think. I mean, my farming level's terrible, so it's not ideal, but I can see it making that connection between, like, getting graceful and then transitioning into farming. Farming's just an interesting one for the account, because it's like, how do you work that out? How do you do that? Because it'll tell me to, like, do a farm run or whatever, but, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if it gave me a level, like, if it said, like, go for 50 farming or something like that, like, then okay, I can just do it, but those consistent tasks are a little more complicated. Slayer, farming, that kind of thing. Can I kill this one without dying? Let's see. Sit around and wait for your crops to grow. That's what it'll make you do. Damn. Look at this poor golem trapped in the corner here. Desan not taking care of his pets. Outrageous. Outrageous. But guys, that is where I'm going to leave this one today. The last, like, I don't, hopefully you didn't hear it. Nobody said anything, but for the last, like, 10 minutes, the puppy has been barking and whining. On top of that, he's probably hungry. I certainly am starving, so I'm going to go and eat. But tomorrow we will be live at 1 p.m. We'll be live. That's Central Time. But I will let you guys know in the Discord and stuff. Make sure you join the Discord. Don't forget it's Factor 75. If you want to give it a try, honestly, I can't tell you how much of a difference it makes to me. It's huge. I would really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing a bit of AI Cape and a bit of Chunk. And maybe even we'll check out the Sailing Alpha. So swing by. We'll be live for a bit longer tomorrow. So tune in whenever you can. But no, it's been great as always. I really enjoyed this one today, guys. You were awesome. Chat was awesome. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Take care.